good afternoon from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are headed in today because, number one, we've been at Epic. We haven't been to Universal Studios Florida in a while. Most of the time we've been spending at a Universal park has been at Epic. So I'm excited to get back. Also, it's summertime. They've got some Jaws stuff. So we're gonna check that out. And it is now Pride Month. It is June now. So they have a lot of Pride offerings here at Universal Orlando. We're gonna check some of those out too. So let's head inside, have a look around, see what's going on. As we're heading in, I wanted to show off this. This is a new belt fan that I got. This one's got 2 fans. Also has a USB on the back so I can charge my phone using it. So this one's supposed to have a bigger battery. You can see it's much bigger than the last one that we had. So it like really blows too. It's got like 6 different settings on it. There it is. This is the fastest right here. And you guys won't be able to hear this, but it is really cooking. So I think this will help me out, keeping me cool. All right, we made it into CityWalk here at Universal Studios. Something I haven't been to yet is the new expansion to the Universal Studios store. But also, I wanted to point this out. So they have advertisements outside of Cinemark for the How to Train Your Dragon live action. But I also wanted to point out they're doing a summer movie series with E.T., The Mummy, Fast and Furious, The Bad Guys, Despicable Me, Kung Fu Panda, Trolls, Bridesmaids, Shrek, and Shaun of the Dead. This is great. I like that it progressive. I thought I was. It seemed like it was going to progressively get like more towards Halloween, and then it ends with Shaun of the Dead. But then I saw that Shrek and Bridesmaids was ahead of it. So I guess not. But August, coming into August, that's when Halloween officially starts in August here in Orlando. But they're playing Shaun of the Dead. What a fun summer series, bringing old movies back to the theater. All right, so you can see it's decorated like Super Nintendo World. Look at this. And all of the Super Nintendo World merch is inside. Some fun photo ops outside too for Super Nintendo World. And we are headed inside just in time. It has started to pour out. People are running into the stores right now. So this is basically all the stuff that you can get inside of Epic Universe just here in Universal Studios in CityWalk. I like it. They've got some warp pipes up in the ceiling, one leading to Donkey Kong Country and the other one Super Nintendo World. And there's a doorway here that leads through to the old section of the store. Yeah, anything that you have seen from Epic seems like it's here as well. I haven't seen this before, a Donkey Kong barrel. That's a mystery pin set. You can collect all 7. Oh, it's fun. And they're actually Donkey Kong Country characters. I want to get Cranky Kong. How much is this? $24. Heck yeah. A light up Boo wand. Oh my goodness, look at that. $24 as well. That's fun. Imagine these things at Epic Universe at night. Aha, so there is a Chef Toad thing, but there's also a little Racer Toad. Look at his face. Look at how silly this Toad face looks. This is awesome. $22 for a Toad Racer plush. And then we head into the Harry Potter section. This part is a lot smaller than I thought it was gonna be. So that part over there is part of the old store. But this is the first time you can get all versions of butterbeer outside of the Wizarding World here inside of CityWalk. So let me ask you guys this. Let me pose this question to you. What do you think of that? Are you cool with the fact that now you can get it outside of the Wizarding World? This is specifically a Wizarding World drink. Are you happy about that? Or is it like kind of like breaking the magic for you? Like that should only be something you should get when you go to the Wizarding World. I don't know that I've seen this Time Turner popcorn bucket before, but it has like a literal hourglass in it, spins all different directions, and then you can lock and unlock it so you don't dump your popcorn out on accident from it spinning. And that is $34.99 with a complimentary first fill of popcorn. Also, I don't know that I've seen this before. These are all the different spells you can cast with your interactive wands throughout the Wizarding World. And they've got a cup, they've got a little tray, a mug, a dish set, and tea towels. So inside of the store, you can see they do have some Pride merch out for the Love is Universal tank tops, the shot glasses, a coolie towel, another tank top. Be cool, be kind, be proud. I like that. That's fun. Yeah, this is just some of the Love is Universal Pride merch. Also, for the anniversary of Jaws, they are offering a sipper right now. This is cool because it's this whole part comes out and you fill that with your whatever drink you want, but then little Bruce here holds it, and then it's got a lanyard that can go around your neck. How much is this? $24? Amazing, thank you. I also wanted to point out, for $195, they do have all 4 of the houses available in travel suitcases. These are cool. I like them a lot. They put up this Jaws display here for the 50th anniversary of a shark. Then you can see they've got Narragansett beer cans down here. A few of them, as a matter of fact. This is pretty cool. We've got Hooper's Neo Flasher Shark Tracker here in the sand too. Got an old school mask up here too on the bottom of this display. This is awesome. Like a little ship in a bottle, but Bruce is attacking the orca here. I like this. $40 for this Jaws cooler here. That's fun. It looks like it's got the reflective inside to it. Seems like it would hold like a 6-pack and some ice. This tank top for Amity Island, as well as this Visit Amity Island shirt. A cup, says 1975. Look at this hat. The hat's kind of hidden. But this is awesome. I like this a lot. $29. Also right next door, we've got some Universal Studios 35th anniversary stuff. And these are the opening day attractions here. Right? No, that doesn't make sense. Jurassic Park wasn't here opening day. That's over in Islands of Adventure. We've made it back out into CityWalk. You can see the streets have cleared out because of the rain. But I wanted to point out, they've got a big sign here talking about CityWalk invites you to celebrate Love is Universal Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 6 to 12 on Thursdays, and then Fridays and Saturdays from 6 to 1 in June at Red Coconut Club. Exclusive drinks, DJs, and live entertainment. As we look across the lake here to the right of Hard Rock Cafe, you can see some construction walls have started to go up, and we believe that this is the start of the end of Rip Ride Rockit. Originally it was going to close in September, but they moved the date forward to August 18th. So not a lot of time left to ride Rip Ride Rockit if that's what you're into. All right, first stop is into Voodoo Donuts, because they do have a specific donut for Pride. Let's give it a try. So the first donut we got is the Love is Universal donut. This is a yeast donut filled with cereal cheesecake, topped with gummy bears and sour rainbow belt. Also, a lot of glitter and some cereal on the outside too. So I cut it up. It took me a minute because I was gonna cut down the middle here originally, but then I felt like I was breaking up their beautiful bear marriage, so I didn't do that. I cut in front of them. I'll cut behind them too so they stay together. All right, let's give this a try. I haven't gotten any of the filling yet, so we're gonna do a couple of bites. I mean, the cereal on the outside is a little bit stale, but that seems to be like the way that it is with bakeries. Every time they put any sort of like cereal or Doritos or chips or something on the outside of it, it comes out stale. But the majority of the flavor here is Fruity Pebbles. I really do not like gummy bears, but the filling on the inside, it is a Fruity Pebbles cheesecake. So if you're a fan of Fruity Pebbles, you will really like this. The cheesecake part of it is very slight, like the aftertaste is like cheesecake, but the overwhelming flavor of this donut is Fruity Pebbles. And the next thing that we got was a banana split donut. Now, we don't have any information on this. When we were inside, I was like, what is that? And they're like, it's like a banana split donut. And I said, okay, is it special right now? They said, yeah, it's just for right now. And I was like, okay, let's try it. I do have to say, I'm not a huge fan of banana flavored things. Whoa, okay, now wait, spoiler alert. This is actually my second bite of that donut. First bite was for Instagram. That was actually pretty good because I didn't get a lot of the filling. I got some of the, almost like tasted like it was either cherry or strawberry jam on the top with some whipped cream and a regular yeast donut with some chocolate on top. Yeah, if you don't have the banana filling, unless you're a fan of banana filling, I personally am not, so I liked it better without the banana filling. But if you're a fan of that like candy banana flavor, you'll love this thing. I do want to mention that both of those donuts were $4.50. Not bad for theme park pricing, not good for donut pricing. Woo, look at this. What a day, my goodness. It's gonna be rainy. All right, so before we head in, I did want to point out that these arches here will soon be filled, not soon, soonish, in August, will be filled with Halloween Horror Nights stuff. And we did get our first announcement for Halloween Horror Nights. We found out that Five Nights at Freddy's is coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year. We don't know in what capacity. They said in an all new way, which who knows what that means. It's coming to both coasts though. So Hollywood and Orlando. Originally when they said that, I said, oh, that seems like maybe they'll do something over at Cabana Bay. But maybe, all right, hear me out. This is just conjecture. This is just straight off the top of my head. What if there is a house or a scare zone that leads into the other one? So like there's a scare zone, you end up in some sort of a maze, and then you're in the house, right? I don't know how that would work for lines. So I would imagine you would get in a line and go through the house and come out into the scare zone. And it really feels like the house continues outside. So there was a rumor that that's what was gonna happen with Major Suites, but I don't know if they've done that yet, where you go into a house that's Five Nights at Freddy's and then you come out into a Five Nights at Freddy's scare zone. Correct me if I'm wrong. let's go inside. So the first thing that we see when we walk in is Studio Sweets is no longer. That was my go-to place to get a cookie. Where will I go now? Right here, right across the way to Studio Sweets. This used to be the photo location here, and it is now turned into Studio Sweets. So we did it, everybody. We didn't lose Studio Sweets. This area has become part of the Universal Studios store, and it has moved across the way. Here's the look around the inside of the new Studio Sweets. You guys want me to show you my favorite cookie? Is it not here? Do they not have cookie? Oh, there they are. Okay. So they have a rookie now. I really like the Supreme cookie. And then I really like this one is peanut butter right here. Looks like for the summer right now, we've got a out of time Back to the Future brownie for $7. A Wicked cupcake, lots of Wicked stuff over here. A donkey waffle s'more here. Jaws 50th candy apple. Jurassic Park cake jar. Jurassic Park s'more. A Jaws cake pop. A Viking cake pop. Another Viking cake pop. Pinocchio cookie dough cone. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. A caramel pear. Looks like a turkey leg. Look at that. Amazing. The E.T. basket cake. Marshmallow sheep from How to Train Your Dragon. That is, I've never seen a caramel pear. And then afterwards, we'll just go right across the way and see what they did to the space that used to be Studio Sweets. This has got all the 35th stuff in here. They've got the Jaws stuff in here. They've got some E.T. stuff. They've got some King Kong stuff, some Back to the Future stuff. They have a little sailor hat here, Jaws Universal Studios. This is obviously a kid's hat, but this is $18. I should put my sunglasses on, I'll look cooler. As you can tell, this is exactly the right size for my head. It's perfect. Also, a replica of the sign when you first came into Amity at Universal Studios Florida. I like this Spirit jersey, it's cool looking. Look at E.T. in his bathrobe. I had this plan that if they still had the sippers on my way out, I would get one. And I was thinking they were gonna sell out of them because I didn't see when we were in the Universal Studios store in CityWalk, they didn't have a lot, but then there's more here. There's a couple of places for me to look. There's a Bruce Funko Pop here, as well as this Jaws Little People set. This is amazing. I love this. I love it so much. How much is this thing? $22. They also have some Roosevelt shirts in here. This one in particular is a cool one because it's like the shirt that Marty McFly wore when he was in Back to the Future 3. I'm telling you guys, this Jaws merch is like really good. This is amazing. Like this is fantastic merch. This is a brand called Tubs, and they're all ducks. It includes 3 mini tubs and a Bruce the Shark tubs. But I like that Bruce the Shark is eating one of them. This is amazing. And it includes the orca as well. How much is this thing? $160. Whoa! All right, continuing our way outside of the Universal Studios store. We're gonna head into Hollywood first because there is a Back to the Future pop-up at Schwab's ice cream shop. So I still haven't seen the Universal Mega Movie Parade, and they just made the announcement that due to inclement weather, the parade has been canceled today. Understandable, as it is just starting to rain again. I need to get my umbrella out. Schwab's Pharmacy decked out with Back to the Future 40th anniversary stuff. This is awesome. Back to the Future 40th anniversary. I like this like 8-bit looking DeLorean over here. Pizzas, Back to the Future things. The You're Fired up there. The camcorder. Mr. Fusion. Biff's. A hoverboard. Einstein over there. Plutonium Thief. The Pinheads. And the DeLorean right here. As well as a Don't Miss This Saturday dance. Enchantment Under the Sea. Ooh, yeah, I like this. This is cool. Let's see what they have on the menu for it. See, Back to the Future for the menus too. Proudly serving Haagen-Dazs. Got Wake Up Juice and Rock and Roll Shake. Those are the 2 for Back to the Future. They also have a Jaws 50th anniversary freestyle cup. So the first one is the Rock and Roll Shake. It's got Rocky Road ice cream with marshmallow cream, popping milk chocolate, whipped topping, and a chocolate guitar. And the Wake Up Juice is strawberry ice cream with strawberry crumbs and a Wake You Up cayenne spice. There's the first Rock and Roll Shake. So with these 2 shakes, we believe that this first one is just to like represent rock and roll in the spirit of the first movie. And the second one is the Wake Up Juice that is given to Doc Brown after he drinks too much whiskey, and it is like a cure for alcohol back in 1885 from the 3rd film. So it's got a little bit of cayenne, but they did just sprinkle the cayenne on the top. So I think it won't be too spicy. Just kidding, I have been informed that it is inside of the milkshake, so the spicy one. All right, I'm gonna try the rock and roll one first. Just like a nice chocolatey milkshake, let's see. Yeah, that's really good. It's like a chocolate milkshake. There's supposed to be popping chocolate things. That's what it said, right? Okay. So like on the top, these little chocolate pieces on top are like crisp rice. Oh no, those are Pop Rocks. They're popping in my mouth right now. I didn't know they made chocolate Pop Rocks. That's really fun. Huh. Because when I think of rock and roll, Pop Rocks. That's what it is. Yeah, I really like that one. That one's good. All right, the wake up juice. Try it. You got it on my pants. Ooh, it's got a kick to it. Not so spicy, but it's definitely spicy. I want to do this strawberry one again because I feel like the spiciness was kind of like extra in there, but I didn't really get the flavors, so I'm gonna tell you guys the flavors now. But it's really good. It's a heavy strawberry flavor, and then the spiciness hits you after the fact. It's fun because it's cold and then spicy. So your mouth is kind of confused in there. Like it's a cold drink, but then the spice is in there as well. This is great. I'm kind of in love with both of these milkshakes, especially the strawberry one because it's unique. Normally we would have a summer tribute store. I feel like we're not doing that this year. I don't know why, but there is some extra stuff in some of the other stores. But right now, they have expanded the annual pass and team member exclusive discount store from just the Brown Derby to Williams of Hollywood, which is one of the locations of the tribute stores. We're greeted on the inside by Major Sweets. Yeah. Oh, and everything's like 60% off right now. Earl the squirrel. There he is. There's just like a lot of stuff. And the payphone from outside. So these are just like stuff from old tribute stores. Earl the squirrel, Major Sweets, some Christmas decorations. And then we've got the curator here on the wall. I don't know what he's doing. He's got like a stick or something. Oh man. Okay, so we've got some like game thing here. It's like Skull Smash and Pumpkin Plinko. Got a cutout of Jaws. It says discount Jaws. That's so funny because it's not like a full Jaws thing. The happiest totalitarian dictatorship on earth. This is wild. Candy King. There's so many things to look at. Wow. Huh. The spooky sounds of Halloween. Follow the adventures of Boris Schuster. Oh, see, this is cool right here. This feels like back in the day, there used to be a thing called the Boneyard back where Rip Ride Rockit is, and it was all old props from Universal movies or films or anything like that, but this is all different things from around the park. The clock tower, like clock up there. Earl Airways. Mardi Gras stuff. The bikes. Jaws. A Margaritaville bike. This is cool. And plus that, you get to like look around and you get merch, discount merch. And then we're gonna go right across the street to the Five and Dime. Have a look in there. And in here, we already have some merch for Halloween Horror Nights. Never go alone. I like this hat, it's cool. With a crow eating an eyeball. Got some Never Go Alone candles. A Never Go Alone shirt with a crow on top eating an eyeball. Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Oh, so there's a mirror here. If we watch long enough, it'll happen. Hello? There he is. It's the curator. Right there. We just saw him across the way. We also have shot glasses here. $13 shot glasses. How much are the hats? $30 for the hat? And there's also a tank top here that says Never Go Alone. Which I have to say, I have been to Horror Nights alone quite a few times. It's not bad. $33 for the tank top and $33 for the shirt. I was gonna show the Back to the Future stuff, but this minion caught my eye. Is he supposed to be, it's a beanbag. He's supposed to be laying like this. Look at his little arm. He's like, oh, I've had such a long day. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, Back to the Future 40th stuff here. Lots of it. You can get Marty's vest as well as a Hill Valley High shirt. I like that a lot. That's cool. I like the vest too. I can't wear long sleeves or a vest here in Florida at the moment. Also got some random Battlestar Galactica stuff here. And that was part of FanFest out at Hollywood, but then we got some of it over here too. Over here at the Montmartre at Brandstatter's evening dinner. 75 cents. Soup, choice of entree, or roast and vegetables. Plus desserts, tea, coffee, or milk. Wow. Grilled steak, flaming New York cut for $1.25. Wow. Or a half a spring chicken dinner. Outside of horror makeup show, we've got some stuff here like the Invisible Man right here. We've got Phantom of the Opera, or a representation of the Phantom of the Opera. I thought maybe we were gonna go around and see more characters from Universal Classic Films that you could find in Epic, but no, just those few. Spooky. As we're making our way towards the New York section and then on into the San Francisco section, we're passing by the mysterious yellow arch. We don't know what it's for, but there it is. I did also want to mention that the Coca-Cola bottles celebrating the grand opening of Epic are available here in the North Campus. It was here in front of us the whole time. Epic Shipping and Cargo. They told us the name of the park before we knew the name of the park. Now we're headed towards San Francisco for what I was most excited for, and that is the 50th anniversary of Jaws. They have food booths, they've got decorations. That's what I'm here for. And mostly that's because there's a hot dog. But I also have only been eating sweets so far, and I'm excited for some savory stuff. This is the 50th annual regatta, July 4th through 10th. Sure, nothing will go wrong. Don't pay any attention to this graffiti. It's just a little, well, welcome to Amity's 4th of July celebration. We love to see it. They've got the sharks hanging up right there. Don't even have to worry about it. No swimming, hazardous conditions.
Happy 4th of July.
Thank you. There's a photo op here where you can act like you're driving the Jaws boat from the Jaws attraction that used to be here where the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is, Diagon Alley. This is fun. They do also have Jaws collectible pennies. These are not, they're press pennies. These are not specific to the anniversary, but just wanted to point out that they're here. Captain Quint's Boardwalk Snacks here too. A bucket of bait, crispy pieces of clam, shrimp, and oysters sitting on a bed of fries with lemon and sriracha ketchup. Ooh. Lobster taiyaki, savory taiyaki filled with lobster salad, shaped like a shark. So I have an Amity Island iced tea with vodka and rum and tequila and brandy. My goodness. You can also get an Narragansett, which was the beer that they drank in the movie. So I need to ask if this is actual, does it have tea in it? Because it says it's an iced tea, cranberry juice, stone fruit syrup, and Sprite for $9. So this is it. There is no iced tea in it at all. It is literally just cranberry juice, Sprite, and then stone fruit syrup. There's the stone fruit to the back of the bottle of the stone fruit syrup. All right, let's give this a try. It mostly tastes like cranberry juice, but the other things in there do take the edge off the cranberry juice. I mean, this is refreshing and delicious, a little bit tart. It's good. I would have this again. Oh.
Guys, do be careful. There's a shark. Happy birthday. There's a shark in the water. Don't listen to the mayor. Listen to Chief Brody. There's a shark in the water. And hey, kid, are you graffitiing my sign? Stop doing that. It's so rude. Yeah, every summer. Ah.
If you take anything away from my videos, it is that the true stars of any theme park in Orlando are the people that do the street atmosphere, like Dan over there. I know you guys didn't get to see him a lot in the video, but like he's the guy that's walking around with anxiety, telling people to stay out of the water. The sharks are back. Phenomenal. I could talk with the characters and the street performers and the improvisational people in the streets, the street atmosphere, if you will, all day long. I also wanted to point out that we still got some bumper stickers here from when this was Earl the Squirrel's truck. Some Christmas bumper stickers. Oh yeah. Where's the menu for this one? We got a hot dog and we got funnel cakes. So I got the hot dog and the funnel cake. And I got the strawberry on the funnel cake. Thank you. And they said with your choice of condiments, so they've got mustard, brown mustard, some relish here, some ketchup. I think that's some mayonnaise in there and some onions for the top of my hot dog. All right, here's my funnel cake. It was $7.99 and they offered it with or without the strawberry, so I got it with the strawberry. And then there are moments in the visits to theme parks where I think, am I being ripped off? And this is one of them. This was a $9.50 hot dog. This hot dog was $9.49. Why? Like, I understand there were like toppings that I could put on it, but this is just a plain old hot dog. All right, I put some mustard on my hot dog. Let me ask you guys this. Are you a just down the sides? Are you a crisscross? Or are you like me? You're a, oh no, it's stuck to the bun. You're a roller, or you flip it on the other side. Hot dog. This is $9.49. It's a plain hot dog. Boy, I am forever changed. There it is. All right, let's try the funnel cake. It's not bad. The strawberries taste like they added like an extra strawberry syrup to it, like a fake strawberry flavor. Oh wait, that's strange. Normally to make the strawberries, you would just put strawberries in sugar and let the juices from the strawberries come out. This feels like they put strawberries inside of a strawberry syrup. Gives it a candy-like flavor. I'm not a fan of fruit candies, so you can understand why I liked that banana thing earlier. I was not a fan of. This, not really a fan of, but I could see how people would really enjoy this. This, I wish, it doesn't give it as fresh of a strawberry flavor as like you would imagine. It does taste like a strawberry candy. But the funnel cake itself is good. All right, inside of the San Francisco Candy Factory, a little bit of some tributes to the Jaws 50th. Who's playing the music from, or like the spiel from the Jaws queue as soon as you walk in. But this orca was from the tribute store. It used to be up high for the summer tribute store. Yeah, Amity Police, Quentin Brody, certified that this is a genuine piece of Orca 2, the sinkable prop used for the filming of Jaws. Interesting. So wait, are these actual movie used? Probably not, right? I don't think this is movie used stuff. Might be just like a replica. There's a shirt from the ride. If you're successful in motion, this is another one from the ride, another sign from the ride. Susan, the Jaws' first victim, signed this. All right, so this was signed by Susan Backlinie. She played Chrissy, who was the first person in the movie to be eaten by Jaws. So like, if you look at even like the Jaws trailer right here, that's her right there. Right there, that's her in the Jaws trailer. So when you see this person swimming, that's her. That's who signed this poster or this sign right here. There's also a map from when Jaws was here. And disaster, look at that. I like how there's just sharks everywhere around Amity Island. Different merch in here. Dauntless Boat Works, Amity Island Boat Tours. Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours, which is, of course, the ride that used to be here in Universal Studios. Where Diagon Alley is now, there was the Jaws boat ride, which was called Captain Jake's Amity's Boat Tours, and it was in the Dauntless Boat Works Marina. A Jaws Swiss cake roll. That's fun. Skipper of the Month. These are the folks that are in creative behind the tribute stores. Like they're Skipper of the Moment, and when they get it, they get a certificate and a $5 Quint's Fish voucher. Jaws, due to possibility of shark activity, Chief Brody has suspended all of Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours for the day. Full day and half day charters, shark hunts. Oh, remember Dan was looking for his dog, lost dog. All the Jaws movies on VHS, and then one of the blasters from the Jaws ride. Amity Island marine biologist Hooper with his informational seminar entitled The Stillness in the Water. Martin Brody, Chief of Police. And there's a picture of a shark eating a person. Also the greatest popcorn bucket ever conceived. This is a Tim popcorn bucket right here. It's fuzzy. It's amazing. When you open up the back of it, and you can put popcorn inside of there. What a great idea for a popcorn bucket. Amazing. It's so fuzzy and everything too. It is $29.99 and your first fill is free. Also here at Chez Alcatraz, they've got a souvenir cup. 1975 Jaws. If you're getting an alcoholic drink, you can get this souvenir cup. Also, back here at Chez Alcatraz, there is a secret menu item. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's called the Golden Shark. It's like amaretto and coconut rum flavors. So if you're a drinker and you're in the area, give it a try. I don't know what it tastes like, but you might like it. Plus, it's secret. Everybody likes a secret. So we're making our way towards the front of the park. There's one more thing that I want to find. Like we said earlier, Rip Ride Rocket will be closing, and they have some farewell merch. So I'm trying to find that farewell merch. All right, we're headed over to the Tonight Shop at the exit of Race Through New York. I feel like the Rip Ride Rocket merch will probably be over by Super Silly Stuff or at a kiosk outside of the ride. But there is also a toothless pin that's available here for annual pass holders. I guess I shouldn't say pin, it's more of a button or a badge. And this is it, this is toothless. And it's for annual pass holders for free. You just show them your pass and they give it to you. And on the back it says, Hiccup's other half. Sure, he's known as an unholy offspring of lightning and death itself, but he's also Hiccup's cuddly big baby boo. With your head bowed and your arm extended, the bond begins. You know you're going to have to get that shot. What? So I'm assuming that's in reference to like getting that photo of you doing that pose with the Toothless, or at the Toothless meet and greet at Epic Universe. That's just what I'm thinking it is. I think that's what that is about. Yeah, so there's a kiosk sort of outside of Rip Ride Rocket that has all the Farewell Tour merch. Does this not look like the same Farewell Tour merch that was for Bill and Ted's? Oh, that's fun. I like this a lot. I'm gonna get this. 30 bucks. That's not bad. Also, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket rocked it. Farewell Tour magnet. I did it. I got my shirt. Next stop, the Jaws zipper. Do I need it? It's so good. I don't need it. No, I don't need it. It just takes up space. Shirt fits in the closet, smaller, I can wear it. Jaws zipper is just gonna sit on a shelf. All right, I'm not getting it. Executive decision, not doing it. I just wanna give you a classic Florida moment. So just past Minion Mayhem is the kiosk where we bought our Farewell Tour shirt, right? And between, so it was raining when we bought our Farewell Tour shirt, and then we made it to the Universal Studios store here, probably, I don't know, 200 feet, and it's done raining. I came back to check and just see if this Jaws zipper was there. It's not there. It's too bad. They're all sold out. There's none left. There was one left. I have to get it, right? Don't tell anybody there was a whole bunch over here in front of this display. There was none on that shelf back there, but they got a lot of them left. All right, there you have it. A rare occasion where I walk out of a theme park, it's windy today, with some merch. But I do like it. It's the ending of like the Farewell Tour for Rip Ride Rocket and the Jaws zipper. They had a lot of those Jaws zippers. I was very surprised. People have been buying them and they have had them in stock. They've been doing really good at keeping them up and putting more and more out. So if you're looking for it, I think you will be able to find it if you come here. The Pride stuff was really good. There was a lot more that we didn't get to try this time. We'll probably be back this month at some point to try more of the Pride offerings. The stuff for Amity for the 50th anniversary of Jaws, show-stopping, amazing, really, really good. And also a $9.50 hot dog. We did it. I'm happy that we're into a typical Florida summer where it's like raining all the time. And like this is it. Like, do you see the rain clouds behind me? And then this direction, blue skies. That's Florida right there. That's a Florida summer, and I love it. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. With that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.